Shalom Yashra'Allah. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak double honors to the elders and to the apostles at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all you hopeful elect Akim that are out there laboring, that are pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. This is your brother Amar from the GMS Boise, Idaho camp, coming at you with just a quick update on the situation that's going on over there with the Texas National Guard and the federal agencies, as well as the 25 other states that are helping Texas. And this just in today, which is going to be a major move with this escalation of what's going on between the state government of Texas and the feds, because now this is SCOTUS, which is the Supreme Court of the United States, rules Biden administration can remove barriers at Texas border, because it was a couple of times during the summer and in November, I believe, that Texas had set up these floating buoys, which I have pictures of right here. And it shows that they set up their own barriers because the federal government wasn't helping them. So the federal government went in and started removing these barriers and forcing up the barbed wire fence, as you can see in this picture right here. And I have the article, but this was in November. So it shows you that the federal government was coming in and destroying what the Texans had put up to stop the migrants from coming. So in turn, Texas sued the federal government agencies that were allowing access, and it came out. And I have the article of this Salakia. Yeah, I had the article, but pretty much all it was going to tell you was that it was a 5-4 vote. So it was really close to allow the federal government to do this. And this was Monday, January 22, 2024. This was today. Order in pending case. So this is the finalization of it. This is Department of Homeland Security versus Texas. The application to vacate injunction presented to Justice Alito and by him referred to the court is granted. The December 19, 2023 order of the United States Court of Appeals for this Fifth Circuit case number 23- the numbers is vacated. Justice Thomas blah blah 2 million justice would deny the application to vacate injunction. So pretty much it's just saying that they're allowing the federal government to keep doing what they're doing, and that they're pretty much ignoring the state of Texas trying to appeal what they're doing, which is like to go against what the federal government has been doing. So this is going to be a major escalation. I know it's a lot of information and the water for following along, but what this does is now it's going to put Texas in the hot seat, whether they're going to stand down and allow the federal government to go through and continue to take over the border and allow the heavy flow of migrants coming over, or is Texas going to double down and try to, continue to go against it? And I did a lesson yesterday about the 25 other states that are also going to be taking part in this. So these pictures is just showing that the federal government came in, being supervised by the Border Patrol to allow the clearing and the entrance. And this is Texas says Border Patrol responded to razor wire lawsuit by bringing out a forklift. So in the midst of the lawsuit, they were doing things like this. So, that's the point that I wanted to make with that. But I'm going to bring the scriptures in it because that's what's important, that this is just further proving that there's going to be more division. Because, speaking as a man, I don't think that Texas is just going to fold over. I think that, Lord willing, it does escalate. But we will see. We're going to keep watching on it. I'm going to keep watching the situation and see how it progresses. But, that is a major thing, that now the federal government has the law on their side officially by the Supreme Court of the United States. So, like I said, we'll see what Texas does. But we know that the Lord is sending that spirit of division in the world and not unity. So eventually, Texas and these other states are going to be doing their own thing in, a sedition type way, pursuant to 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter and the 16th chapter. This is Luke 12 and 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on the earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. That's the spirit, you know, all out war, anarchy, civil wars, race wars, class wars, food wars. We always say this repeat at camp, but these things are going to be happening, you know, sooner than what we think. You know, look what's going on in the Middle East, and, you know, them lining up their boats ready to keep going at it because the small hatters are over there still bombing shit up in Gaza, you know, over there and doing their own little thing, you know. Don't speak too much on it. But this is 52, Luke 12:52. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. And a house could either be a country, you know, but also it's going to be, on a smaller sense, actually these people in their homes on an individual basis, you know, with their own family members. That's why Brothers in the Truth, you know, have almost probably completely, if not at least more than when they were in the world, separated themselves from their families and loved ones and favorite cousins and, you know, all types of things because of this truth. You know, it makes you separate. That's why Yahweh Bashim Yahushua calls us to be separate, which is what holy means, to be separate. But this is verse 53. The father shall be divided against the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And so this is, everybody has a different point of view. Everybody has a different philosophy on why they think these things are happening. But if it doesn't line up with the scriptures, and if they're not accepting the Bible, you know, and the Bible in the true doctrine taught by Great Millstone and the other affiliated camps that teach the correct 100% truth, because you don't have 95% of the truth, you don't have 99% of the truth. You either have 100% of the truth or nothing. And that's why we cover all subjects, you know. So this is just one of those hot topics that is just another conflict going on in the world that I've been keeping an eye on. So Lord willing, this is edifying and keeping the other brothers aware of the situation, you know. And to the elect, Shalom.